Hello, this is Sandra N here, and you can find out more about me by going to sandranpeoples.com, and there you can find out more about what I do as an online entrepreneur. So today, though, I wanted to talk to you about. I get a lot of people who ask me about freelance writing. So what I wanted to do was do a series where I show 5 ways that you can actually start as a freelance writer. It's 5 different jobs that you can do that don't require you to have a degree in writing or any kind of experience whatsoever to get started with any of these jobs. So if you are watching and you are a freelance writer, or if you know anybody that's interested in being a freelance writer, can you share this broadcast so that they can come on and hear this? I'm not going to be on here that long because I don't like to talk long. But the first way that you can actually get started as a freelance writer is as a blogger. And the blogger, they also call them a content provider or a content creator. And what they do is they write for websites. I think I talked about it yesterday. They write blog posts for blogs, basically. And what they do is they help businesses keep their content current, because Google has a rule. And if a company has a website, and like they might have a service that they provide, but if they have a website up and the information on the website is not current, like they have a blog, but they haven't blogged for like years, then Google no longer shows their blog when people search for their keywords in the search engine. So if you have a blog and you don't keep it updated, then you could be losing out on clients who can't find you because Google is not showing your site in search results. So as a blogger, you could be the person that keeps the site current for the company, and in exchange, you get paid for doing that. So like I said, the blogger is also called a content provider or a content creator, and they are the person that keeps the site updated. Now, most new bloggers, when they first get started, they usually charge anywhere from $50 per post to $75 per post. Some people charge a little more, depending on if they have current experience in the field that they're writing for. So if you want to start a freelance writing business, a good service to offer would be as a blogger. The next thing is, being a blogger has little to no barriers to entry, meaning most of the jobs don't require anything more than a willingness to research the topic. So if a person asks you to write an article about, like I got a request from somebody who wanted me to write an ebook for them about colon therapy. Now, I don't know anything about colons, but I did do the research for the client. So if you're willing to at least do research for whatever the client might be asking, you can actually charge more if they want you to do any kind of research. Now, to get started, the first thing you have to do is decide what kind of clients you want to serve. You have to choose a specialty, like that's what they call a niche, is choosing a specific type of person that you want to go after with your blogging services. Then you want to make a list of your skills and your interests. And what I suggest new bloggers do is they write a sample post in like a Word document to show to the prospects who may want to see a writing sample. Like this past week, I had somebody who wanted to see writing samples. And some people didn't have them. Well, they didn't think they had a writing sample, but they had written blog posts for people. You can actually take those blog posts, turn them into a PDF, like I said yesterday, and use that as a writing sample. Now, if you want to find clients, the first thing you need to do is make a list of all the people in your network who own a business. You look for all the entrepreneurs in your network, and you just make a list of those people. Then you send them an email, letting them know about your services and that you're offering blogging services, and you can help them to keep their website current so that they show up on Google. You want to emphasize the fact that your client sites will show up on Google, by keeping their content current. Now, I put together a resource that you can use, and it's at sandranpeoples.com/write. And I'm going to put that in there. I don't know why resource popped up. You can go to my website, sandranpeoples.com/write. And when you go on that website, you'll be able to see that resource there. And it will tell you how you can actually find more client email, how to schedule your writing time, all that kind of stuff is there on sandranpeoples.com/write. I'm just going to sum up what I talked about, and then I'm going to get off. A lot of people told me that they wanted to know how to get started as a freelance writer, how to find work, how to find jobs, because freelance writing is really a business that you can do from anywhere in the world. Basically, you don't necessarily have to do it from home. You can work from anywhere where you have access to a computer and the internet, so you can do your research. But other than that, you're not confined to an office or anything like that, and you can work with clients from all over the world if you want to. I have had clients from Mexico, Japan, China, all kinds of places who have come to me for their blog posts, for their articles, all kinds of stuff. So it's a really great field to be in if you are serious about being a freelance writer. Like I said, I have a resource for you if you're interested in getting started as a freelance writer. And it is at npeoples.com/write. So if you're watching this on the replay, go check out that resource. And thank you for those who watch live and for those who will be watching later. I'm Sandra N. Peoples from SandraNPeoples.com, and have a wonderful day.